A stunning aerial shot of an endless ocean of people stretching to the horizon along a riverbank. Epic, awe-inspiring music. Imagine a crowd so massive it can be seen from space. A gathering of hundreds of millions of people, more than the entire population of the United States, all in one place. There are no tickets, no stadium, and leading the way are mysterious holy men, naked, covered head to toe in ash. This is the largest gathering of human beings in the history of the world, and it happens in India, the largest gathering on Earth. Map of India, zooming into the meeting point of great rivers, then a sea of tents. It's called the Kumbh Mela, a sacred Hindu festival held in India on the banks of holy rivers. It takes place every few years, rotating between a handful of sacred cities. Crowds pouring in from every direction, trains packed, roads flooded with people. And when it happens, something almost unbelievable unfolds. Tens of millions of people travel from every corner of the country and the world, all drawn to the same sacred waters. Let's talk about just how massive this really is. Sweeping drone footage over the crowd. Impossible to see the edges. The numbers are hard to even process. Over the course of the festival, the total number of visitors can reach into the hundreds of millions. On the biggest single days, tens of millions of people gather at the river, in one place on one day. Satellite-style view showing the enormous gathering as a vast mark on the landscape. To put that in perspective, the crowd is so enormous that it shows up clearly in satellite images from space. A temporary human sea appears on the map of India, and then, weeks later, vanishes. Aerial of a massive, organized tent city with roads and lights. To handle it all, an entire temporary city is built from scratch, with roads, tents, electricity, hospitals, and food for millions. A city that rises in weeks and disappears just as fast. Pilgrims of all ages walking toward the river, hopeful and emotional faces. So why do hundreds of millions of people make this journey? Many traveling for days, sleeping in the open, in massive crowds. People wading into the river at sunrise, hands raised, water glistening. The answer lies in faith. According to Hindu belief, these rivers are sacred, and during the festival, bathing in their waters is said to wash away a person's sins and bring them closer to spiritual freedom. Emotional close-ups, an elderly woman, a young family, all stepping into the water. For many, this is the most important moment of their entire lives. People say for years, travel enormous distances, and endure incredible crowds, all for a single sacred dip in the holy water. It's a display of devotion unlike anything else on earth. Dramatic reveal of the Naga sadhus, bodies smeared with ash, matted hair, intense eye. But the most striking sight at the Kumbh Mela isn't the crowd. It's the holy men who lead it. A procession of ash-covered ascetics marching forward, crowds parting for them. They are ascetics who have given up everything, possessions, clothing, family, comfort, to dedicate their entire lives to the spiritual path. Many smear their bodies with sacred ash, wear their hair in long matted locks, and live far from society, in forests, mountains, and caves. A sadhu in deep meditation, motionless, eyes closed. For most of the year, they remain hidden away. But during the festival, they emerge in huge numbers, and they are given the honor of bathing in the sacred river first, before anyone else, in a grand and dramatic procession. The ascetics rushing into the water with energy and devotion. To outsiders, they can seem mysterious, even otherworldly.
Golden hour aerial of the entire gathering, glowing lights, the river shimmering, awe-inspiring music. The Kumbh Mela is more than a festival. It's a living wonder, a gathering so vast, so ancient, and so deeply human that nothing else in the world comes close. Hundreds of millions of people, a city built from nothing, holy men who appear from the wilderness, and a tradition stretching back thousands of years, still alive and thriving today. A final wide shot, the sea of people at dawn. It is, quite simply, one of the most incredible sights on planet Earth. Could you imagine being part of a crowd this size? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of India's most astonishing wonders, subscribe to Mysteries of India. There's so much more to discover.